What up, everybody? Welcome back to Traffic in the Slot. We're at it again after a wonderful episode last Friday, pre-Independence Day 250. Now we're a little less American today. Obviously,
The
rocking the
the
true
only
high
thing that would
rule
have been more
independence. All
American
right.
if you would have had a bald eagle like on the top of your right
Listen,
behind you.
all right.
I got a bald eagle guy.
Don't
I could
don't
get you
make
one.
me break don't make me break down the cheeseburgers per bald eagle fractions on you. Okay,
That
we'll
would have been
get there.
sick though.
I'd
Always
have
next
loved
year,
it.
dude. Always
I'm
next year.
I'm I'm gonna do it next year. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna have the fucking denim American flag fucking jorts, the coverall jorts,
hmm
and fucking bald eagles.
You could just wear that Rage Against the Machine shirt again, dude. That was
It'd be
sick.
fucking hilarious. That's my actual workout shirt now because I surprisingly got too big from when I was 14 years old. First bought that shirt.
What's going on, Connor?
Yeah,
Oh,
what's up,
just
buddy?
hanging out, just hanging out.
Listen to a couple retards talking about America.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fair.
Just ready to talk about some more hockey news and
Yeah.
rank these Pacific Division
Let's
rosters.
get in
Heck
it.
yeah. Let's start with a different red, white, and blue here. Got anything for Colorado news first before we jump into the Pacific, the Pacific Ocean?
So the only Colorado news that's going on right now is we signed another seventh defenseman. Good Lord, that is so bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the spotlight on you. I thought the
Christian
police were just
Wolanin.
breaking down your door.
Yeah, Christian Wolanin, that's the guy.
Wolanin. Is that how you
Wolainen,
say his name? I thought it was Wolanin. It looks like it with an A. Okay, Wolanin.
right?
It could be Wolanin.
I'm good
Hey,
with that.
don't do it.
850,000. Yeah, I guess she like
Not terrible, huh?
Yeah, so like he's probably an AHL defenseman. I mean, he may compete for the seventh defenseman with Noah Juleson and Alex Gagny and is there another guy? I don't think there was
that's
another.
about
Juleson, Noah Juleson.
Juleson, Gagne, and
No, yeah.
that's about it.
They had that other guy Fensmore, but he's the Jack Ashawn replacement. So hopefully,
Oh
it's
yeah,
not
because
that
he's
guy.
like 5'8", just like Gavin Brindley is 5'8".
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I mean, I don't really have a whole lot to say about Wolanin. It's a fine it's a fine signing for an AHL defense. I mean, we don't have anybody in the AHL right now. Everybody left.
Yeah, everyone left. Everybody's gone, man. Everyone's gone.
I mean
So,
it's more defensive depth, which Colorado's needed on both sides of the professional teams. You know, the NHL and AHL sides. So
yeah.
it's nice to see that they're
Yeah, for
reloading, as it were.
Yeah, that's why I think like Taylor McCarr and maybe even Gavin Brindley spends most of the season in the AHL unless they could pick up some guys, but they'll make that team a hell of a lot better if they just hang out there. Gavin Brindley does need more work. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's only 21. But
Mm-hmm.
we got
Yeah.
guys right now. We could definitely keep him down there. Let him go play on the first line, dude. Let him get like 23 minutes a night.
I would
Yeah.
be surprised if he spends the first like 20 or so games with the Avs, and then they just, as the season gets deeper, they drop him down to the AHL to
Last year.
Exactly. Give him some more time, especially if he has a training camp like he did last season, where he was just, he could not be put down. Literally.
Joe Sakic got his presser a couple of days ago, did say he wants to see Hughes, Brindley, McCarr, Taylor, all these guys, make a jump. And we'll probably see them in the beginning of the season, right? We'll probably get a couple of guys in there. We'll probably see Taylor
Yeah.
McCarr for a couple of games. Brindley might force his way on the roster like he did last year. And we had a better
he
roster
definitely
last season.
could.
You know what I'm saying? So who knows with Gavin Brindley? I mean, if I had a choice, I'd rather see him in the AHL about 60% of the season, if that's fair to say. So maybe 70% of the season.
Sure. Yeah.
Let him let him get marinated over there, man. I mean, I think he's gonna be a really good player, bro. Just gotta do it the right way.
Yeah.
I,
They still
I don't
have Cooper
disagree.
Cooper
Go ahead.
Gay. Tristan
Mhm.
Nielsen's another guy.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher, we still got
Um,
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they signed Adam Beckman. They've got Fabian Lysell, who's a
Yeah, there's another guy right
RFA.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, they've got some guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
they've filled out the roster on defense for the AHL.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I mean, there's really not much going on with the Avs other than the talk about Makar's contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the real question is a lot of people are saying that the Leo Carlson $18 million salary offer sheet is something that's going to cause Cale Makar's contract to be different than what it was before. I don't really feel that way.
No.
They're two different position
It's
groups.
completely
Like, yeah, it's
irrelevant.
going to impact it some, but what really Leo Carlson's not in that tier. Yeah.
No,
Leo
not at all.
Carlson's not in that tier of players as Makar.
Well,
No. I
So
mean,
I
first off,
just
McCarr's
I just don't
he's a
think
defenseman.
that's it.
exactly.
Okay,
Right.
there's a big difference. The thing is with offer sheets, I was trying to explain on the True Avalanche group site to somebody that he thinks Picard's probably he's gonna want the max, but offer sheets are different. On purpose they greatly, severely overpay that player so the other team can't match it. So it's hard. That's basically Philadelphia wants Leo Carlson straight
Right.
out. Like, I mean, they're going all in on him. And that's basically what it is now. Does Anaheim match? We don't know. They're going to wait till the final hour because now they're going to hold the Flyers by the balls because they can't do really anything because they got to
Yeah.
figure out if they have this money or
I mean,
not.
why wouldn't you, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Philly just handicapped Anaheim's entire offseason with with this deal.
yeah,
So why wouldn't they do the same thing to Philly
yeah.
and just see who blinks first in this
It-
$18 million game of chicken? Eh,
So, it's completely irrelevant to anything because, again, offer sheets. The main purpose is to severely overpay that player,
mhm.
so it's hard for the other team to match. But overall, to answer your question, Connor, and anyone is worried about it, has nothing to do with the Cale Makar thing. So, I mean, I'm just going to put this on the table. What's the
Mhm.
max he could sign for? 19.1. It's
I
not
thought it was
20 million.
20 and change.
I
20.
thought it was 19.1 was like the max. Even if the max is 20, in my opinion, for Cale Makar,
20.8.
20.8. Okay.
Yep.
Anything under 20.8 that he signs for is a team discount because he's worth like 25.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
anything, I don't care what he gets. If he wants 28, you're giving it to him. Here's the blank check. Write it out, whatever you want.
See, but I really don't think he's going to go for the max. Like you were saying, right? Just to jump back to the Leo Carlson thing real quick. Like first and foremost, they're two completely different positions, and Carlson doesn't offer what Makar offers at all on the ice. Like, sure, he's a great offensive player, so is Makar, but Makar, he makes his money because of his defensive prowess when he's not fumbling the puck at the blue line. But I honestly, with the way that the team has been for the last 6 years, 7 years, I mean, you could even go as far back as when they got rid of Duchesne. This has been a team that's all about putting cups in the fucking trophy chest, right? Like you saw it with McKinnon on how many times he took a team friendly deal. Landy's taken team friendly deals. I don't see why Makar wouldn't also want to take a team friendly deal for the next, we'd say, 5-6 years, and then get paid bank after the window's closed. So I
What do
could
you
see
think,
him
Connor?
doing like 16, 17 mil for the next 5-6.
So that's another thing is I'm more interested in what the term ends up being for him
I was
Mm-hmm.
about to say that.
because he's what 28 now.
Yeah,
I
I
I don't
think
know how
so.
old he is, 28, something like
I'll
that.
pull it up.
So if he was pulling a 4-year contract at 32,
27.
he should.
He'll
There
be
you go,
28 this year.
31. So in
Yeah.
4 years, he pulls say $16 million.
Yeah.
At 31, I would bet that he's able to get another contract, another raise on his contract, and get paid $20 million then.
That's why I wanted to talk about it, because he's got a choice, right? Remember I messaged you last night on Discord that what if he takes 5 years at like 17, and then when he's
Yeah.
32, 32, 33, he'll take 20, 22, because the cap is going to be really, really high at that point. I mean, it's probably going to be over
Yeah.
100 and probably close to 115, maybe over. It's going to be like,
It'll
it's
probably
gonna
be
it's
150.
going to be 113 next season.
Yeah.
So it's going to be probably well over 120. So yeah,
We're probably
I can
pushing,
see him doing that.
if NHL growth continues the way it is, it'll probably push towards 140, 150 as the
Yeah.
salary cap.
Yeah. I also noticed too, guys, that I didn't realize it. I could be wrong with this too. Isn't this the first off season that the general managers and the owners, like they know what the cap's going to be next season, right? Like they know exactly what the cap's going to be, because it says it's going to be 113. I don't think they always give him like a rounded number, right? Like a round
Yeah.
number, like at when they have a Manalapan, which is like right by my house over here. They do those. The GMs get together at the hotel, like to 20 minutes from my house. And
You should crash
We
that.
should go crash that.
I haven't seen any of them. Trust me, I tried to catch McFarlane a couple of times, and even Sakic when he was a GM over here. But
Shit.
back in
Gotta do more
before
homework.
23. But do you guys think that the Cale Makar is going to get 8 years?
I don't think he's going to sign for 8 years this time around.
Think he's going to go the bridge?
Yeah, I think so. And then, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think that him and Sakic probably will work out a deal where he signs a 4 or 5 year bridge deal at a discounted rate, and then he gets to cash in when he is a veteran defenseman with, at 31, 32, with
Mhm.
he'll be able to sign a 7-year deal at whatever $20 million he wants to finish out his career as the captain of the Colorado Avalanche.
He'll just bridge out for
Yeah.
the max
Yeah, I
contract.
kind of wanted to talk about this because I wanted to get your ideas on this your thoughts on like what he would do. That's probably the smartest thing for him to do financially for him and his family, right?
Cat.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
I talked about the contracts in the NHL market when free agency started, and we're seeing the cap going up around $10 million. When they announced the new cap before the Mikko trade, they announced the cap not just for next year, they announced it for the next 3 or 4 years or whatever it was, and each year was around $10 million increase. So with the teams knowing that and the players knowing that, the players went, oh, well, we want more money.
Right.
And everybody knew that was going to happen. So that's why we've seen these crazy trades happen and all this stuff go down this free agency season, because GMs were like, well, what can I do to create some more security of this roster for myself, and for the team, as opposed to just getting completely railed in free agency, because I already don't have I don't have the space, or there's nothing out there, especially with the fact that this free agency class was quite weak. Weak. There were no star players, even though there were supposed to be. All the star players re-signed at the beginning of
we knew
last
that wasn't
offseason.
going to happen. Yeah, there's going to be no McDavid and Kaprizov on the free agent.
Mitch Marner's going to go to free agency. Not if this world has anything to do with it.
Yeah, right.
I'm predicting. I predict 8 years, 18.8.
Okay.
18 million to get ahead of Carlson, but just the number 8 just because of his number. I'm just making a prediction.
Think he's gonna go Sidney Crosby on us?
Yeah, I do. I think he's gonna go 8 years, 18. Everything's 8. 18.8 for 8 years.
I want
I mean, that'd
Nate Natchez to go Crosby on us, an $8.8 million contract for him.
right? Wouldn't that be nice? Eh.
Or
But
McKinnon,
no,
2.9?
Oh,
no, I think McKinnon
Yeah, no,
will get
not happening.
29 once the max hits that
wow.
1 year, $29 million contract.
I'm saying 8 years, 18.8 million. That's what I'm going to say.
All right. No, but actually, you brought up an interesting point to derail us there for a second. I think that's why there's so much of that nonsense going on with Jason Robertson, is because this free agency is so weak and there's no stars.
Mhm.
Pun not intended. God damn it. But I think that's why everyone's like freaking out about Jason Robertson and Leo Carlson at this point, is because like they're the only two real big names that we still have anything, any news with free agency. And so like that's also probably why the whole Makar contract has been, I mean, outside of Avalanche fandom, right, has been kind of quiet, because everyone knows he's not leaving. So it's just a
Yeah.
matter of whatever the numbers pop out to be. It's not like somebody's going to come in out of nowhere and fucking pick him up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Well, remember, McKinnon's contract
I
was
just
signed
don't.
in August.
I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
worried about the Makar contract at all. I think he's
no
gonna
one should.
sign whatever he signs for however long, and it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, he's probably going to get signed in like probably August, like McKinnon did. Remember, Devontae's got signed 4 games into the season.
yeah,
Don't worry. Whoever's worried about
they're
it,
not in a
don't worry
rush.
about it. And anything under 20 million is
They're
basically
not.
a friendly team deal, dude, because he's worth a lot more than that right now. So
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, you remember like back with the McKinnon thing, right? This the talks of the contract were happening before the end of the previous season, and he was like, let's just go win the cup first, and then we'll talk.
Yeah.
right. Yep.
And so I wouldn't be surprised if McCarr's like, we have all fucking season to figure this out. Let's go get a cup.
Yeah.
Why
But
not?
I would imagine that the way it happens with Joe is that he comes out and he's like, "Hey, I want to set up a meeting with you and your agent. In the next week or so, we'll go
Yep.
out to dinner. We'll talk about contract stuff. Let's work on it. Necessarily gonna, put an offer out there or whatever, but we just want to talk about what we want from each other on this, and we'll go from there. No rush. They have all season long,
Mm-hmm.
so why rush it? Do what's right."
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get into this specific. I want to do this pillow fight league, dude. This is going to be fun.
The dumpster fire league. Let's play.
I got bricks in my
Oh.
pillowcase right now.
Fucking.
Let's bring it
At
up.
this
We're
point,
going
I
in
want to call it
alphabetical
the
order again,
fucking
guys. So Anaheim's going to
Yeah.
be first. I want to bring
Trash
up the
Panda
roster.
League, because fucking nonsense that Vegas pulls all the time. Fucking thieves, they are thieves. All right.
Pacific. They still got Leo Carlson up there.
Yeah, because he still plays for them. He is still owned
Yeah.
by them until
Yeah,
they
they haven't.
offer sheets worked out.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna have to treat him like we did with Robertson and Bedard.
Yeah.
Oh. Anaheim really hasn't done too terribly much.
They signed AJ Greer.
They got AJ Greer, who's in their bottom line with Tim Wash and Jeff Malott.
Mm-hmm. Nick Jensen.
Okay.
Yeah, Nick Jensen that fills out their bottom pairing. I mean, they've filled out a little bit for sure. I do still like their goalies. I like Dostal. I think he's good.
I like Stahl too.
And
Billy
I think
Husso I do not like, but they have Laurent Brossoit as a backup, and who I do like.
I like Ville Husso as a backup.
I don't like
I
him
think-
as a backup.
I think he's good
Not
for
at
$5.
$2.2 million, but
No,
okay.
I think he's good for 5 to 10 games a season.
Okay, so he should play behind Connor Hellebuck, and then that's about it.
or Vasilevsky, yes.
Vasilevsky
But
doesn't
no.
even play that many games anymore.
Oh, that's fair. He can't anymore. They didn't do too terribly much in off season. They look good. If they keep Carlson, at least for this season, I wouldn't be surprised if they run it back and even make a good pitch for top 3 in the Pacific, which I guess really isn't saying much, but I'd give them C plus. Yeah, we'll go with C plus, which in the Pacific is more than good enough to be in the number 1.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, are you saying with Carlson a C plus?
Yeah.
I'd give them a B with Carlson.
Okay.
I'm with you, Connor. I'm going to give them a B. Just looking at, they got some good veterans on this team. Beckett Seneca is Seneca, right? Seneca or Seneca?
Seneca.
Seneca. Yeah, he's very good. He's going to be awesome.
Mhm.
They got a lot of young guys on this team too, man. Troy Terry's still awesome.
Yeah, he's out though. How?
Yeah,
What's his injury?
who knows?
Chronic hip
no.
impingement.
I tell you who I really like on this team is Jackson Lacombe.
So he's going to get hip surgery.
Yeah, Jackson Lacombe's he's going to be a stud. So he just had hip surgery. So he's out 5 to 6 months.
Yeah. So he'll be back in December.
Troy Terry?
Yeah.
Yes.
Troy Terry and Carlson, I'll give them a B.
I'm giving him a B.
Without Carlson, I would drop them to a C.
Yes.
So
I agree.
You want? We'll
concede
go B?
that. That's fair.
All right.
Yeah. Law of averages.
All right. Next,
Calgary.
Calgary. So Calgary.
Calgary's pretty rough, guys. I'm looking. I'm trying.
I'm looking at their. Yeah, I was like, cool. Huberdeau on the third line.
Crazy enough, there's names on here that I don't know.
There's a lot of names on here. I'm just kind of like, who the f is this guy?
The only person I know on that fourth line is Klapka.
I know Pasta.
I like their goaltender. I really like Dustin Wolf. I think
he's a little short,
he's a
but he's going to be
stud.
good. He's going to be on the Olympic team in like 4
He's
years.
a stud.
Who's that?
Probably should have been on the Olympic team this year.
Dustin Wolf.
Oh yeah,
fucking
United States.
Bennington. Or wait, no, is he American? I thought he was Canadian.
No, he's Canadian.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking show my ass.
Anaheim's roster is definitely maybe 3 times better than this one. At least 2.
To be honest, I think that Calgary's defense is probably, at least I think it's better. I think Kevin Ball's a good player. I like Zach Whitecloud. I like Simone Nemec. I like Jacob Middleton, and Zach Parekh is good.
Yeah, I agree with that.
This Kuznetsov guy, I don't know much about him. I know he played a lot for them last year.
I mean, they're Chicago without Connor Bedard.
Yeah, dude.
Kind of, yeah.
That's pretty much what I'm seeing here. I mean,
with the absolutely crazily overpaid Jonathan Huberdeau.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a D.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a D, and I feel bad because I really do like Dustin Wolf, but he's on a really, really bad team. At least his defense is decent.
Yeah. Exactly.
But they got really no goal scorers. Morgan.
How does Spencer Knight just without any offensive play?
Yeah. I mean, you click all these guys are nothing but just red boxes.
Yeah. I mean, Calgary's been on a rebuild for the last I don't know, since they lost Jerome McGinley, I feel like.
Yeah, they haven't really done much.
Kinda, yeah. Actually, I would say since we eliminated them in that playoffs back when we were
Cale Makar's first game when he scored.
Yeah. So next up, we got the Edmonton Oilers. I'll take this one. Like, I know that they've got McDavid and Draisaitl, and I've been saying that that's hampered them. I get their top 6. I like Podkolzin a lot. Is that Colton? That's Kirby, Doc, isn't it? I think that's Kirby.
He's a free agent, I thought.
He's an RFA. Kirby filed for arbitration. Their forwards, their top 6 is fine. Their bottom 6 is rough. I've never been a big fan of Jason Dickinson. I don't like Trent Frederick at all. I don't like Matthias Janmark whatever. And then their defense, I just don't like it. And then their goaltenders are even worse. I just don't like it at all. I'm gonna give them a C.
Yeah, go ahead, Hodge. I'll go last.
I
Still trying
mean,
to find words for this.
Tristan Jarry and Freddie Anderson in net is, by all accounts for Edmonton, a serious upgrade. Which doesn't say a lot, because I can upgrade my toilet by not shitting in it after a night of Taco Bell and tequila, but that doesn't make it fucking worth eating at.
Oh my god.
Also, they have the worst construction site in defense that I would argue is in the NHL. I agree with Connor. I don't like their fucking defense at all.
Let me chime in real quick on that. I liked Matthias Ekholm years ago. I like Jake Wallman. I'm not a fan of Connor Murphy.
Yeah, he's a scrub.
He's okay. He played for Pittsburgh last year. But yeah, he's a third pair defenseman. And I absolutely don't like Evan Bouchard at all.
No. But yeah, no, I don't disagree. It's just, it comes down to the fact that they have Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl and a whole lot of nothing else. And Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl are now getting fucking up there in age. So
well, Zach
Draisaitl's
Hyman
had
is
injury problems lately.
34.
Four.
Put it this way, I'm going to be quick with this one. The only reason why it's not an F or a D is because Draisaitl, McDavid, and Hyman are on this team. Other than that, they're a D. I don't care what anyone says about Evan Bouchard. He's not a good defenseman. He wasn't picked for Canada for reasons. He wasn't selected to be a Norris Trophy winner for reasons.
He wasn't even close.
He's just not a good. He's not a good defenseman. Analytically,
he finished
he's not.
He finished like 5th or 6th in Norris Trophy voting. He wasn't even close.
He wasn't.
Yeah.
And
he didn't get a single number one.
I mean, Ekholm is 36, dude.
You're right.
Yeah.
Ekholm was a great defenseman 5 years ago. And
yeah,
I mean,
they
their
literally
defense
get a
is better
C just
without
because of
Nurse.
their top line or their top 6.
Yeah.
I don't even think it moved the needle. You would think they would have got someone really good for it, unloading $9 million. You know? Like that guy they got, Shakir, the guy from the Sharks,
Mukmadulin.
Yeah, he's actually going to be pretty good.
He's going to be a good
ceiling.
Yeah. I project him as a second pair defenseman.
Yeah, me too. He's going to be up there. I don't know if it's going to be with Edmonton or not. Ryan Shea's a scrub. Jake Wallman's a scrub.
I like Jake Wallman. I don't think Jake Wallman's a scrub.
You don't think so? I don't like him, dude. I don't think he's good.
I think he's a good defenseman.
I guess he's okay. He's all right. Okay, I'll take it back. He's fine. He's fine.
I mean,
I
think he's better than Darnell Nurse and Evan Bouchard.
Oh my God, yeah, dude. I mean, it's not even a question. Evan Bouchard, at total respect for the dude, he's offensively gifted for a defenseman. There's no question about that.
Tyson Barrie.
Yeah, basically, and he played for Edmonton too. But the thing is, your position is defense. He's not a good defenseman. I'm sorry.
He's
I
bad.
don't care if people want to argue on this channel with me. We could argue all day. He's not a good defenseman. Analytically, go look at his numbers. Go look on Money Puck, his numbers. He is, I think he was 6th to last in turnovers this season out of all the defensemen that played more than 40 games plus. He was 6th to last for turnovers. Okay, so he's bad at turnovers. He gets burnt all the time. He's just not a good defender. Now, the thing is, McDavid, okay, let's give this scenario. What if McDavid gets injured for like 3 or 4 months? Are they done, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
They'll still have Draisaitl. They'll still have Hyman. They'll have everyone else on this roster.
That doesn't mean shit. It does to a point, but they'll be competitive, but they're not going to be worth a damn without all three. Any one of those 3 guys goes down.
they'd be competitive for a wild card spot. The last
Sure.
wild card spot, to be specific.
So we just get the inverse of last playoffs.
Yeah, kind of.
Basically, yeah.
They take the wild card spot instead of Anaheim. But I mean, I still feel like Anaheim shellacked them.
They did.
Yeah.
They pretty much.
I mean,
The
it
thing
didn't
is-
look like it on the fucking stat sheet, but I mean, I feel like Anaheim had more control over that series.
Yeah, they did. They
And-
controlled
yeah.
most of that series. They were
Yeah.
actually the better team in I think every single game on Money Puck.
Exactly.
The deserve to win meter thingy. They were better than Edmonton every game.
Yeah.
I love
Let's-
McDavid, dude. I think he's awesome. I want him to win a cup. He's not winning it with the Oilers.
Wow, we don't feel the same way. I just
No,
think it would be hilarious if he never won a cup.
He would be the
I
best player in history, never win a cup.
Sure.
I have said this I don't know how many times, and I'll be more than happy to say it for the world to hear it. But I think Connor McDavid is everything that sucked about Tom Brady without any of the victories. He is the most annoying, petulant little crybaby of a fucking player without any rings to back it up.
I
He's got
lost-
no cups, nothing.
I lost all respect for him when he won the Conn Smythe and refused to go out and be presented with it.
Yeah,
I agree with
he's
that.
a bitch.
He should have just took it. He should have went
Total-
out there. Yeah. I agree
Total
with that.
bitch
Bitch
move.
move.
The last player to win the Conn Smythe in a losing effort was Jean-Sebastien Giguère. And when Jean-Sebastien Giguère went out to get that Conn Smythe trophy on the ice, he looked like he wanted to cry and hit somebody, but he did it anyway.
Because that's
Connor McDavid-
sportsmanship.
Yeah, Connor McDavid's supposed to be the face of the NHL, and he refused to go. What a bitch move. That's all I have to say. Like,
No,
I
that was
cannot.
a bitch move. I agree with that. We were watching it here, and we were like, "How come he just it?" Getting the Conn Smythe is an honor, dude. You're the best player in the playoffs. Even though if you lost, dude, I know it sucks, but come out and grab it, bro. Just come and get it. Shake the guy's hand. Wave
Yeah.
to the fans. You know
Yeah.
they're gonna respect you. The the fans. I live down here. They're as much as people think they're like bad fans. We go
People-
to games all year, all the time, dude. Avalanche games.
Mm-hmm.
They're super cool. They would have standing ovation would have happened for Connor McDavid because they were in Florida when they won the cup.
People want to respect Connor McDavid because he is one of the most talented hockey players to ever touch the ice.
Yeah.
I mean, I will give him that respect. He deserves it. Clearly, he can do things that I can't even fucking dream of when it comes to a puck, playing with a puck. But he is just, he's too much of a fucking little emotional bitch to be the face of an entire league. I don't like his attitude. I don't like the way that he presents himself. He's too fucking, he's a politician of a hockey player,
Yeah.
and it's annoying.
Like a few years ago, they did the All-Star game and they said, oh, well, we're going to revamp it. And they did all these different things and it was fine. It was cool, whatever. But throughout the broadcast, they talked about how they talked to players about doing these things. And okay, maybe player. They kept going, Connor McDavid had a huge hand in how all of these things changed. And it's like, I get that he's one of the best players in the league. And I'm not against you asking him or getting his ideas on how to make the All-Star game better. But why is he the only guy? Like, why are we all of a sudden just like, oh, he gets to make decisions about the NHL? Why is he a guy that's making decisions on something like this, like league decisions? He doesn't, like, yeah, he's employed by the league, but he's employed by the Edmonton Oilers, who are a part of the league.
Right.
Like, if they were going to ask players, they should have asked multiple players. Nathan McKinnon. Hey, they should ask people
Austin
on the
Matthews.
fourth line. Why not some captains throughout the NHL? Goalies. Why not? Like, what? Just McDavid? And I don't know if that's what they did, but that's all they said on the broadcast because broadcasting is the worst. I don't want to get on that tangent.
Well, all I have to say is Curtis McDermott has more cups than McDavid, Draisaitl combined,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
Bouchard. I say
Yep.
that every year at the end of each year when True Avalanche.
Yeah. No, it's
Everyone
100% true. And like, it's just, this has just turned into a fucking Connor McDavid bitch fest. But I mean,
Kings are next, right?
and from the most exciting nonsense to the most boring nonsense. No, but yeah, to wrap it up, I don't feel like Edmonton's ever going to win a cup because as much as they have some of the most talented players in the entire league, they also have the least talented players in the entire league as the other 70% of the team. And you can't win a cup off of 3 guys and subpar goaltending.
My final thought on Edmonton is that again, goaltending is going to do them in. Frederik Andersen is made of glass. Trista Jari is a roller coaster, and Devin Levi is. Who knows what Devin Levi is? So
he's sad. That's what he is.
Devin Levy. He's sad.
Like, he's very upset that he's on this fucking team right now. He's like, why am I here? Why didn't you keep me in Buffalo, dude? I could have backed him up.
He looks like Jean-Sebastien Giguère just won the Conn Smythe as soon as he got the call.
I mean, Jari's ahead of him right now. I put Levi ahead of Jari as a backup right now, dude. Jari sucks.
But this
He's
reminds me.
horrible.
Do you want to know what this goaltending carousel reminds me of? Because we're just cycling through their situations, and they're back on. Let's have the super old goaltender as our starter. But remember when
like back in
41-year-old Mike Smith was their goaltender?
Oh yeah. I mean, why didn't they go out and just get Bob?
At this point,
years old. At least he won 2 fucking Stanley Cups against
at this
your
point,
fucking
just
team.
get the fucking Zamboni driver in net and call it a day.
But that Zamboni driver, and he won the game for them. Didn't let up a
goal.
goal.
That was cool. It was a one-off, but
awesome.
that was super cool. Fucking mad respect to Zamboni drivers. All right, moving on to the Kings.
I like this team, to be honest with you.
I do too.
I don't hate it. I have to be honest, the Corey Perry signing always bothers me, no matter what team it is.
Yeah.
I want Corey Perry to hang them up and stop fucking his teammates' moms. But
poor Connor.
No, aside from that, like they have some scoring touch, obviously with Panarin, with Fiala. Don't hate the Zuccarello pickup.
I do. I think that was pretty good move. Yeah, I think that was a pretty good move for them. He's still a pretty good player, dude.
Oh, I do not hate the Zuccarello pickup.
Oh yeah,
I don't hate it. Yeah.
He's on the second line in the daily lineup here on the.
Yeah.
I put Alex Lafayette on the second line.
That's fair.
Put Zuccarello down, and they got Lawton now on the third C. The only 2 guys I don't like, I agree with you, is Corey Perry and Cody Ceci. Those 2 guys I don't like on the team. Other than that, Brent Clark is awesome. He just resigned. Drew Doughty's he's good.
I really like
Anderson,
their net.
He's good. I like their net too, dude.
I like Kemper. I like Forsberg both.
I'm going to give him a B, bro. To be honest with you, I'm giving him a B.
I will also give them a B. My problem with this roster is I really like their top 6. I really wanted Eric Hall to sign in Colorado.
Me too.
I think he'd be a solid bottom 6 guy for us. But
yeah.
No, I mean, I like their forward group all the way around for the most part. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Corey Perry, but he is effective at what he does.
He's good for fucking 10 goals.
I
10
don't
important
like
goals this season.
Sure. I don't like Dumoulin or CC. Joel Edmondson. The other 3 defensemen, I'm good with. Kemper has to show up this year. He was not good down the stretch last year.
Honestly, I don't really care if Kemper shows up or not. If Forsberg has a season, like if he can still maintain that high from the Colorado series, then by all means put him up front and have Kemper as backup, or have them run tandem, fucking 40 games each, whatever.
Yeah. Kemper wasn't quite the same after he was concussed by the evil Mikko Rantanen.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm giving them a B.
Fucking the villain arc of the Mikos. Yeah, I'd say B. B works, honestly. I think as long as LA continues to play LA's game, they'll do just fine in the Pacific.
Yeah.
I think
They're
they
just a
should open
shutdown
themselves
hockey
up.
team.
I think they should open up. With Panarin, Zuccarello, Fiala, Byfield, Kempe, Laferriere, Zuccarello, they should open up. They should play some offense. Even Eric Hollow.
We'll see.
Yeah.
They should.
With Kevin Fiala back in the lineup, I think they're going to be pretty good. Right now, I think they're the best team in the Pacific so far that we've been through.
Agreed.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the B spot right now is kind of the bookends, if you will, of play styles. You have all offense, no defense, and then
I think the Kings have a good balanced team now. They got a solid top 6.
they've gotten better.
Yeah, they definitely.
Do they have a new coach?
I think they do.
That I did not know. That might have to change
Peter
my opinion then.
Laviolette. They will definitely be more
That's a name.
offensive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
a lot, but they'll be more offensive.
At least they'll make the playoffs this year with more than 33 points or whatever that was. 33 wins, I mean. They're probably like a 42, 43 win to win games this year.
Yeah, I could see that.
I just can't stand the fact that the Pacific got in with like 50 fucking points.
Okay, Sharks.
Oh. I don't know. Like their top line is super young with Stenberg and Celebrini and Will Smith. And I like Marchment and Winberg. I like their top 6 a lot. Like a lot. Their third line.
I like their third line.
Is fine. Their fourth line, again, is fine. Like, I don't have any problems with their forwards, really.
I like Toffoli.
I mean, I even like Barclay Goodrow. Ostapchuk is young. Graf is young. Hunter Misa.
Yeah, Michael Misa.
I like Gaudette. The problem is their defense and goaltending. Holy mackerel. Darnell Nurse, Jacob Truba, and Orlov. Ugh. I like Truba, and I don't have anything against Orlov. We've talked about Nurse. Orlov's just an old stay-at-home defenseman. He's just past his prime. That's my only concern.
Sure.
Like Kessel,
I don't like their second pairing and like together.
I don't know anything about their left side, Cagnani and Dickinson.
I'm
really looking at daily face-off.
Dickinson's 20 years old, and
Cagnani.
Yeah, and Askarov, and he'll be really good in a few years. He's just 24. It's just not his time yet. And Nedeljkovic, he has some really good games, but most of the time he does not. So
they're young. I feel like they're a very young team. They have some unproven players. They have some very proven young players. They have some old heads in there that'll help to kind of keep the locker room settled, so to speak, right? I like Askarov as a goaltender. Goalies are my thing, so I like what he can produce. I do agree that he's not quite there yet, but I think he can get them to the playoffs for sure. As far as making a decent push with that defense, it'd be difficult. Next year and 5 years, it shouldn't be a problem, especially because by 5 years, that second pairing should be gone. I hope. So, I mean, I say they're pushing into B territory. They're pushing that C ceiling into B territory.
Yeah, I think if you didn't show me the term on these contracts and just showed me the names, I would have said the Sharks probably know who they are right now. They're not a Stanley Cup team. Hopefully we'll make the playoffs in this division. We'll make the best out of it. We have $489 million to spend in the offseason. Let's just sign fucking these veteran guys. And their draft was tits, dude. Their draft was awesome. They got that 7'1" defenseman. They got a stellar defenseman, 9th overall. They got Ivor Stenberg, which is good. He's going to be. They already signed him to $1 million, 1.075 for 3 years. So, and of course you got. I think the future face of the NHL is Macklin Celebrini, dude. I know generational players only come around once every 20 something years or 30 years. I think he's going to turn
15,
into
20.
a generational player. I think
I agree.
he's actually going to put up Connor McDavid numbers. Give him like 3 more years, he's going to start doing that. He's only 20 years old. And then you go down to their defense, and then their tits went from nice and perky to sagging down to the knees after they fucking Darnell Nurse. I don't care about the Jacob Trouba.
I like Jacob Trouba. I don't.
Me too.
It's just, yeah. He's
I
hurt a lot.
They had $48 million to spend. Okay. So I like Mason Marchment. Okay, so they got Kiefer Sherwood. I think it was a pretty good sign. I think he's a really good player.
I like Sherwood.
Yeah, he's good. I think
I do
that
too.
Macklin's going to sign next year, probably close to like 18 million, 19 million, maybe more, depending on what's going on with all that. But then you're looking at all these contracts, and I kind of figured something out. Like they probably just said, "Fuck it, we know who we are." And I respect the Sharks for that, because we're not a Stanley Cup contender. We're probably just a playoff team, maybe even looking into the playoffs. We don't even know. They're in the Pacific, so there's a good chance they might make it or even win the division. So they probably signed all these guys, and Mason Marchment 6.7 all the way to 30, 31. By that third year comes around, the fucking cap is going to be so high. This $6.7 million contract is going to look like a $3.5 million contract, maybe even 2.5 to 3 currently.
Yeah,
so they could trade these guys in the future. So what I'm trying to say is, like, I like what they did, except for the Nurse. I don't understand it, especially taking on the whole fucking $9 million, 9.25.
They must have seen something
Other than
in Nurse
that,
they
I'm
liked.
okay what they did, because they can move these contracts in the future. And they probably just said, fuck it, let's just sign all these guys. Let's beat the shit out of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got so many guys to protect all these young guys. I like what they did. I'm going to give them a C, because their roster isn't strong enough, like, to compete. If that's my theory is, like, they just signed players right now, overpaid them, because they know they could probably move in about 3 to 4 years with the contracts that they have, because of the cap going up so much.
Yeah.
So
they're clearly in the early phases of their rebuild. There's a plan in place. You can see it with all of the guys they got over in the draft and over these past couple of years. They have built a foundation for the future. So a solid 2-3 years from now, we'll be talking about them being the number 1 team in the Pacific Division, I think.
Yeah. They'll be fun to watch. I'm going to watch these guys.
They're always fun to watch.
Yeah. I love Macklin Celebrini. He's the future of the NHL. Once McKinnon and Makar and McDavid, they all retire, Macklin's still going to be like only 27, probably at that time, maybe a little bit older, depending on how many years McKinnon plays. But I'm fine with this right now, dude. But we're talking about how good they are to compete as a roster against. Now, in the Pacific, they can compete. I think they're better than the Oilers. I think they're better than Anaheim. I
feel like they've just started cracking that window.
Yeah. It could be a San
Jose. They're about 2 years out from really opening their their Stanley Cup window.
Yeah, they're fine. Yeah. They're fine. I like them. I think they're going to be fine.
And in this division, I mean, it's not good. They could honestly just fucking outscore their problems. Right, to the playoffs.
In this division, Calgary can make the playoffs.
Yeah, which is kind of scary.
33 wins. But they have to have like 22 overtime losses, though.
Yeah, exactly. They just have to take it to overtime.
Yeah. But I do agree with you, Hodge, but Askarov, I think he could be a really good goaltender with the right defense in front of him. This defense ain't going to do it for him. I feel bad for the kid, but he's only 24. Give him like 2 more years, 3 more years. They'll get a better D once that 9th overall guy comes in. I forget his name. And then you have another defenseman who's 7'1". He's an awesome hockey player. Like, he could play. Yeah. And I think this is going to be I think they'll be fine. This is like the year. We know who we are, and I respect that.
Yeah.
2011, I think they won the cup
There you go.
against Vancouver. Yeah,
Yeah.
but they probably just said, let's roll the fucking dice. We got all this money
Fuck
to
it.
play
Why
with.
not?
It's fine. I'm fine with San Jose did. I don't care about the Nurse trade. I think that's probably the worst thing they've done all season by far. But overall, I'm
lucky.
fine with what they got. But yeah, I agree with you though, Connor.
Are we going to
Orlov
move
is
on
just
to
the guy who
Seattle?
just stands there and plays
Yeah.
defense. He's not bad. Kesselring isn't bad, but you know, it's Sam Dickinson. He's 20.
We should have known better to not spend so much fucking time on Edmonton because we knew that Paul was going to spend a lot of time on San Jose.
Yeah, I like this team, man. I just wanted to say like that. I think they're going to be fine. I think they're going to be a fun team to watch, and they're just going to roll the dice what they got this year.
They're probably going to be my favorite team in the Pacific. Then them and Anaheim, I feel like are going to be the fun teams to watch in the Pacific.
Seattle.
Yeah, but I want Seattle to be good, but
well, they're up next. We could talk about them.
Big caveat, but they're not. Like, I mean, it's just looking at their top line, I'm like,
Okay.
McMahon, Beniers, and Eberle. Like, I don't hate Beniers. I don't hate Eberle. I like Eberle. I don't know enough about Bobby McMahon. Bobby McMahon's on the top line, and Jared McCann's on the second line with Shane Wright and Berkeley Catton?
Yep.
Catan? Whatever.
Yes,
yeah. They're gonna be an interesting team.
In what way?
There's definitely, I feel like there's a lot of chaos there.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I mean, especially with again, we're talking about the roster as it currently stands. So I feel like if the rumors are true, sorry, with Wright on the trade block, like that's not going to help them any bit, depending on what they get back, which I can't imagine it's going to be a lot because his trade value is not great. But even with that, like I
think they're just a little bit better than Calgary.
Yeah.
I'm done with that.
Yeah.
I'm going to give them a D.
They're better than Calgary in every spot but goaltending.
Yeah. I'll give them a C then. I'll give them a C. I don't like the defense either, really, but
yeah.
Seattle, I don't know.
So here's the problem I have with Seattle, and it's really not. I mean, it's not a whole lot with the roster. Kakko's hurt all the time. Shane Wright has struggled. They've got other young guys. Like their whole bottom six, other than Freddie Gaudreau, is young. Like Winterton's been okay. Samoskevich, he's going to have a bigger role than he did in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about this Nyman guy. Yeah, I do too. I like Freddie Gaudreau. I like Shane Wright. I'm not a huge fan of Jared McCann or Chandler Stevenson. Bobby McMahon, I don't know if he's a top line winger.
Jacob Melanson.
For Seattle, he might be though.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
I don't think I think Jared McCann has a better offensive scoring touch than Bobby McCann does right now, right? Jared McCann scored.
Jared McCann, he's old. Well, yeah.
He's 30. I don't know. I just look at this team and I just see like these guys will compete. Will have good games against Calgary and Edmonton.
It's the same. It's what we talked about with Toronto, or not Toronto. Yeah, it was Toronto. This is just that slapdash expansion. They just never got out of that expansion team build.
Well, part of the problem with Seattle is the way that their roster is constructed is part of the coaching style, the coaching strategy, and their coach is Lane Lambert. So they don't want to score goals. Lane Lambert was the head coach in New York for all of those super defensive teams, and they don't score goals. They scored more goals with Dave Haxtell as their coach.
Yeah.
I don't see this team. That's part of the reason why I think Shane Wright actually has trade value, is because everybody knows he's not I'm sure he's sound defensively, but he's not an offense, or he's not a defensive center. He needs to be on a team where he can be creative and flourish. Like he would be a great fit in Colorado.
Yeah. Or Anaheim or San Jose.
Or Anaheim, San Jose, just anywhere where they score goals.
Even with the new New York Rangers.
Sure.
I could see him going to Montreal.
Oh God, man.
Because they need
Can
they
we
need
stop?
to be better.
Can we stop making that team better?
I am terrified for when we get into the East because it's gonna be this
bloodbath up
tier
there.
marker is gonna be completely inverted.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary. Like
The Western
East
Conference
is so
still top
unpredictable.
heavy, and nobody got better. I don't think any team this offseason so far got better.
No.
In the
So
Western Conference, anyway.
Yeah, Seattle's definitely a D.
Seattle is a D.
I agree. Yeah. Okay, we are going to go with the best team in the West.
All right, we can do we have to do Vancouver? Because I changed the S tier to F, so we can put
100%.
No,
it's an F,
put them in the.
But this is what they should do, real fast. You keep Marco Rossi and Zeev Buium and trade everybody else. Just fucking trade, get draft picks, and get capital and start all over. This team sucks.
They could build with Liam Ogren as well. Paul Cotter could be a piece.
Yeah.
Why am I blanking on Brock Besser?
Which Pedersen is this?
There's
Elias.
only 2 left.
Elias
Pedersen.
Yeah, he's hurt again.
I think Hronek should be a guy that stays. After that, yeah, they can trade whoever the hell they want to. They need a full-on rebuild, and they're never going to get better with Thatcher Demko as their goaltender. Thatcher Demko sucks.
Yeah, he's injury prone now.
He's a scrub, and he gets broken all the time.
Yeah,
he is a scrub. But
they'd be better off just putting Lankin in the net.
I'll say it again. Vancouver is going to be the worst team in the NHL this year.
Oh, by a landslide.
I called it last year. Me and Hodge were talking on the phone one day, and he was like, "Who do you think is going to be the worst team in the NHL?" And I was like, "Vancouver, easily." The absolute volatile chaos that is that locker room still hasn't dissipated, and I don't think it's much better now. They're not going to be better until Elias Pettersson is off that team.
Yeah.
What an albatross of a contract.
I still don't think they've hit rock bottom yet. I feel like they are the equivalent of American presidents. Like, they can do worse.
If they get more than 65 points this year, I'll be surprised.
That's a hot take.
That would be impressive. That would be impressive. How many did they have last year? 58. 25, 49, and 8.
Okay.
They were bad.
Yeah, that's hot buttered trash right there.
That's pretty bad.
Even
you're right.
Don't want none of that.
I agree that they haven't hit rock bottom because they're going to hit rock bottom when they trade away Pedersen, Besser, and DeBrusk, and Philip Hedl.
I disagree. I feel like that's going to be the trending upward part.
Right. It's going to be the start. It's going to get worse before it gets better. They're going to trade those guys away, and they're going to be this bad. And then they'll quickly, as they are that bad for a while, start to get up.
Goaltender and some pieces around those guys.
We also have to take into account the Canadian factor. They are north of the border, so they can only get so good.
They're just north of the border, though, right?
Well,
you figure they would be the best Canadian team being close to the United States. They're right by Seattle.
I don't know. I feel like Toronto's closer than Vancouver is. Like, geographically speaking, I think Toronto and Montreal are closer to the border than I don't know.
I thought Vancouver was like a couple of miles from
completely wrong.
I don't know. I've never been to
It doesn't
Canada.
matter. They suck. Yeah, we'll give them
a
D.
They are right there.
We'll give them a D. Giving teams an F sucks, man. You don't want to give them an F. Hey, now to our favorite team.
I don't want to think about this. Can we just skip this nonsense? I already have PTSD.
Somebody go ahead.
I'm just gonna say that as much as I hate to admit it, they're as close to an A as you can get.
Yeah,
they're right there. They made it to the Cup final. I mean, when they were healthy, they were amazing. As much as it sucked to watch being on the receiving end of that, they're just good. I think their biggest flaw is goaltending. I don't think Carter Hart is that good. I don't know what the deal is with Aiden Hill. I also think that he has not played up to everyone's opinions of him. He had the one good season and then it just kind of whatever. Like they play great fucking defense. They were what Dallas was a few years ago, where they could just pick you apart with every single mistake.
Yeah.
They remind me of Tampa.
Yeah, the same thing as Tampa and what Carolina was always really good at, but never finished.
They're just a big Tampa.
Yeah. And I don't know. I hate Vegas. I personally just can't stand fucking. I think they're a bunch of douche nozzles, and you know, they should just feel the top side of a Snickers bar every day. But that's aside from the point.
Well,
anyway,
they're over the
they're
cap
really
by like
good.
$6 or $8 million on that, so they're gonna have to get rid of
not.
some guys. So
they're really not.
They're not,
because Pietrangelo hasn't officially been put on season-ending long-term IR. His contract is $8.8 million, so they're actually going to end up being under the cap no matter what. So
I heard that he might be able to come back this season.
Right, that's why they haven't put him on season-ending long-term.
Okay,
IR
so
yet.
if he is, then they'll be fine. Okay,
so 8.6.
We're not counting him right now because he's not on the roster.
Right.
Okay. I'm giving him a B anyway because Mark Stone, dude, I don't know, man. He looks exactly
gotta do this now.
like Mark Stone. Am I right or wrong?
What the fuck?
Mark Stone has that sad face all the time, like that frown.
Yeah.
But
oh god,
the reason why I mentioned Mark Stone, he
had
a really good fucking playoff, man. Mark Stone is a really good hockey player.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Stop.
That's it. That's Mark Stone right there.
That's perfect. That's not.
Doesn't look like it.
He reminds me of like the generic motorcycle gang villain. Yep. Yeah. Oh my god, that's fucking perfect.
When he's on
yeah,
the
there
ice,
you go. In Ottawa, the Ottawa show. Yeah. So you got the fake. You look like you hate smiling.
What's that?
That.
But
that's terrible.
He's a good hockey player. I'm giving him a B, dude. Those guys are really good. They're probably going to win the Pacific again. Yeah, I think they're going to win it again this year. But I agree with you guys with the goaltending. They got to do something about it.
The Aiden Hill trade?
Who cares?
Aiden Hill to Vancouver.
Sure. Okay, we can downgrade them to a C if we give them Thatcher Demko. I'm all for that. Thatcher Demko, a terrible goaltender for Vegas? Please, please. Yes, yes.
The crazy part is there's a couple of free agent goalies that are really good, that are better than Demko. I'm surprised they didn't go after them.
They think Demko's a good goaltender. Just like New Jersey for a while thought Jacob Markstrom was a good goaltender, and now Florida's going to have him. So that sucks.
Whatever. So I put them in A simply because their top six is, if Mitch Marner plays like Mitch Marner in the playoffs, this team could be otherwise unstoppable no matter what, just because he was that good through the playoffs this past year.
Wait, Connor, are you saying Mitch Marner wasn't the problem in Toronto?
I said that before they let him go. The problem with the Toronto is that it's Toronto.
Toronto?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's weird how a maple leaf and a star look so familiar.
I don't like Vegas's bottom six.
It's almost like it's a bad logo for any team.
I don't know Ronbjerg or Bowman. Holtz is all right. Olofsson,
Scotty Bowman.
Okay, Nick Dowd's a solid 4C. Tomas Hertl is a solid 3C. Erik Karlsson gets hurt all the time. Brett Howden was one of those guys that caught lightning in a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Their defense has been overachievers. I think Shea, Theodore, Noah Hannafin, and Rasmus Anderson are solid for a top 3. Braden McNabb is a great veteran defenseman. Their bottom
We're the scrim
pair.
kid.
I mean, Jeremy Lauzon at $4 million is insane. And I agree. I don't like Hart and Hill, but they're serviceable enough for this team. I mean, I'll give them. It's like a low A, high B. Hodge are the deciding vote here.
Like I said, man, I hate to admit it, but I got to give them an A. I mean, even if they're just on the fucking fringe of an AB, like they're an A. They're clearly the best team in the Pacific, which doesn't hurt them. I mean, well, it significantly helps their stock. I think that if you were to put them in a division like the Central or the Atlantic, that they would probably fall apart over the course of an entire season. I think that being in the West for some fucking reason, but it benefits them.
Yeah,
being in the Pacific.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm gonna go with an A. Again, Jack Eichel, Mitch Marner is. I mean, that's to me is the equivalent of McDavid and Draisaitl, but they actually have pieces around them.
The Kings are really close to those guys right now, though.
They're not far.
The Kings have better goaltending, I think. I think that's the only difference.
Yeah, the Kings have better goaltending.
And Vegas has more a little bit offensive power because of their star power.
They have higher offensive power.
Right.
I mean, I could even argue that like on a good day, San Jose could give them a run for their fucking money with what San Jose has.
They're gonna be fast. I mean, fast and physical. So
that's true.
Yep.
Well, if anybody's physical, it's fucking Vegas.
Yeah.
All right, so there's our rankings. Let me ask you a question here. So our top 3 teams are Vegas, Anaheim, and LA. Are we saying that that's what's that's how the rankings will shake out? Do the Oilers, the Sharks compete for a wild card spot and maybe contend for that 3rd seed?
Yeah, that probably makes the most sense.
Vegas is going to win the division again, more than likely. I think Anaheim and Edmonton are going to be fighting for that 2nd spot for the longest. LA's just kind of tread water wherever they're at. I would be surprised if they made it to 3rd. Just because, they've improved on scoring. They've improved on offense. I don't know. It's the first year with a new coach. To see if it works out. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's Vegas, Anaheim, Edmonton, and San Jose or LA as a wild card.
I would probably say Vegas, and honestly, I'd probably go with LA as a 2nd place team. But I think if with that scenario, I think Vegas will be further away from the 2nd and 3rd place teams. I think 2nd and 3rd place would be up and down for a little bit until they maybe settle in. After the trade deadline, you'll probably get like a precise winner. But there'll be those 2 teams that they know they're going to be playing each other in the first round when there's like a month left to play. And
we can't know about Anaheim until we know what happens with Karlsson.
That's probably why I didn't even think of that. Yeah, if Leo Carlsson's on that team, I think maybe you would think Edmonton and Anaheim may be battling for 2nd and 3rd place like last season.
And then, I mean, what a downgrade if they go from Leo Carlsson to a Dylan Larkin. Gross. Gross. He doesn't want to go anywhere but like 3 teams, and those teams don't have any money.
Yeah.
I'd take Matt Boldy. Are you fucking kidding me? He's made some questionable decisions in his life. You give him enough fucking cocaine and whiskey, he might do it.
If Bill Guerin trades Matt Boldy for Dylan Larkin, that trophy, that GM of the Year trophy he won, he needs to return.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Straight up.
It's fair.
Oh, yeah.
It's not going to happen, but, a man can dream.
Yeah.
Anything to make Minnesota worse.
I like this.
That's solid.
This ranking.
Actually, wait. Before we go, Connor, I want to hear. I didn't hear your predictions. What are you thinking? How the Pacific's going to shake out by the end of the year?
Yeah, Vegas won. I mean, honestly, I think it'll be Vegas, LA, Edmonton, and San Jose will be in fourth place, whether or not they get a wild card.
All right.
I think, yeah, even with the uncertainty of the Leo Carlson thing, um, their defense took a hit, losing Owen Zellweger as well. So, and Jacob Trouba and Radko Gudas. I just think Anaheim's gonna have a year two of their playoff contention, down year. I think it's just going to be one of those they're working through the kinks kind of thing. And I think the Leo Carlson stuff has kind of derailed the train. So, yeah, Vegas, Kings, and then like Oilers and Sharks can be interchangeable.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's fair enough.
It depends on if they can turn those 4 picks into something great. Like if it's
True.
Dylan Larkin, I'm not in. But if they find a way to turn it into something else,
Robert Thomas.
yes, if it's Robert Thomas, then I'm all for that. Then yeah, they move right back into contending for a seed in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's pretty fair, man.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Well, heck yeah, boys. That was great. It was fun. So we'll be doing this again coming Friday. Until then, everybody have a fantastic week, and we'll see how the rest of free agency shakes out. We
Hell
will
yeah.
All right,
see
everybody.
you guys in a few days.
See
Later,
ya.
everyone. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Bye.